Okay, we are once again practicing. This is the last day before I actually need to compete. Let's go. What does the design of a restaurant bathroom reveal about the establishment? This question is so specific. The first thing that comes to my head is I don't think a lot of restaurants even bother designing their bathroom. I think really, I could be cynical here, and maybe not all restaurants do this, but the immediate thing that comes to my mind is I feel like most restaurants just take whatever bathroom is there and roll with it. Maybe they'll do some decorations here and there. Doubt that they're actually designing their bathroom from scratch. Most restaurants, they just take whatever venue or location and roll with the punches. That's what's coming to my head. But if I were to really Okay, let's try and craft something. When was the last time you were impressed by the bathroom in a restaurant? Most of the time, the bathroom in the restaurant is an afterthought. However, have you ever been in an establishment where you are actually wowed by how thoughtful, how equipped, how stylish the bathroom actually looks? In my opinion, the attention to detail, like making your bathroom actually coherent with the establishment, speaks volumes to how the owner actually treats their restaurant. The closing hook. So the opening was picturing this attention to detail. We're going to tie it with, so the next time you step foot in the bathroom and you notice that the bathroom is dirty, or it's functional, or perhaps it's actually very fancy and it's giving you something, what comes to your mind? You know what? This prompt is too hard. All right, if I get a prompt like this, I'm just gonna say I fucked up. Okay, whatever. Next prompt. Let's do one more extra. Let's say that prompt was just a. When have you witnessed someone's true character emerge during a minor inconvenience? Oh, I got a story on this one. So put yourself in my shoes. I walk downstairs and I hear yelling. I look on the floor and there's a puddle of puke. Man, Yumi, my dog, just puked again. And my mom is yelling about it because it's stressful. She has to clean it up. This is a dynamic that I've dealt with time and time again. It reveals how some people deal with acute stress. For somebody like me, this is a minor inconvenience. It takes maybe 30 seconds to clean. I am frustrated that Yumi puked on the ground, but it doesn't affect my day. But for some people, they feel the full brunt of it. They feel the emotion, they let it out, and then they do the cleaning. Closing. Next time, when you want to figure out what living with someone might look like, or what a close relationship with someone might look like, pay close attention to how they react to a minor inconvenience, because that will spell the future for this relationship. I don't know if that's that good either. I'm really trying to tie the ending Not as like a general statement about life or whatever philosophical. I'm really trying to tie it back to the opening itself. Because the opening itself, I've set a scene of, the dog, the puke, the minor inconvenience, the character, and I'm trying to be like, okay, well, how do I tell a lesson and resolve that tension? I'm not really sure if I did that there. Okay, let's try another one. What everyday sound do most people ignore that you find fascinating? Okay, everyday sound. Can't really think of anything. Give me a second here. I actually am coming up blank. Sound that I pay attention to. I am really drawing a blank on this one. This shouldn't be that hard. The sound of the elevator. I do have a story to tell, but I don't know how to craft a topic on this. Okay, let me try this. Now picture yourself in my shoe, a hyper optimizer. I step out and I go to my elevator. I press the down button and I'm trying to figure out which elevator door will open. You might think this is a trivial thing, but I'm trying to anticipate where to position myself so that I could walk into the elevator that is actually coming up. And I noticed that the sound coming from this side actually means that the elevator this side is coming up. I'm not sure if people actually pay attention to this, but I have listened to the sound enough times to realize this pattern. Now hook, ending. Now remember, sometimes by listening to the most mundane sounds, you actually gain a lot of insight in yourself, how you operate, and also how you interact with the world. And truly, by paying attention to these mundane sounds, you become more alive. Okay, I think that was pretty good. Next. Took me a while to get there though. What does someone's grocery cart tell you about how they approach life? Have you ever been in a grocery store, minding your own business, and then somebody pushes their cart directly next to you, and you can't help but gander into their cart? What's in there? Snacks? Protein? Daily use? Veggies? By looking into somebody's grocery cart, you can tell what kind of life they live and what they value. Okay? Closing. Now, next time you're in a grocery store, will you pay attention to people's grocery cart? And what kind of conclusion can you draw? By looking into what people buy in a grocery store, you can gain a deep insight into what kind of person they are, what their lifestyle is, and be more interested in understanding the people around you. That was kind of weak. Next. One more, last one. When has waiting in line taught you something unexpected about patience? Now picture yourself. You are so excited to get this new drink, but there's a huge line, and like everyone else, I don't like waiting in lines. However, there's something interesting when you wait in lines. You get to hear conversations happening in front of you and behind you. And that's when you actually get to people observe and learn something about life here. Okay? The ending. Now, next time, when you wait in a line, don't think of it as time wasted. Think of it as an opportunity to observe the people around you, to observe and take a time to slow down and really feel what it's like to be intentional and living in the moment. Because let's face it, what else can you do? Take the time.